Hello students, myself Mrs. Sheetal Chauhan from New Catholic Mission School Jhabwa welcome you all in your maths class. Today I am going to continue our chapter number 8 comparing quantities. So before starting the exercise, few topics we have to discuss now. So first of all we have to see what is compound interest. Compound interest होता क्या है? But before explaining you compound interest, first you should know what is simple interest. Simple interest you learn in previous classes also. Simple interest, that means the extra money which you have to pay. Extra money किस तरह से? It means like one example we take here, like I have taken 1000 rupees borrow from one person. मैंने 1000 rupees borrow किए हैं, उधार लिए हैं. Then I am telling that I will pay this 1000 rupees after 1 year. So after 1 year, when I have to pay or return it back to the person again, then I not only pay 1000 rupees, I have to pay some extra amount also. Let's see here. Like I borrow rupees 1000 from a person at 10%. मैंने 10% पे लिए हैं and this amount I have taken for 1 year. So after 1 year when I have to pay this 1000 rupees, then that time I have to pay 10% of 1000. Okay, that means it is 100 rupees. So this 100 rupees is the interest. Okay, that means whenever I return the 1000 rupees to that person, that time I add this 1000 rupees plus 100 rupees. So it is total 1100 rupees. Okay, so here the amount which we borrow, मतलब जो पैसा हम उधार लेते हैं और लोन लेते हैं, that amount is known as principal. Okay. Then which at what percent we are taking the money, that is known as rate. So 10% is the rate. For how many time, how many years we are taking the money? For 1 year, 2 year, 3 year. So this is the time. Okay, then this is principal, this in percentage it is rate, and for how much timing we are taking the money, that is time. So this after solving we are getting 100 rupees. Okay, so that 100 rupees is the interest, or we can say it simple interest. तो आपको सिर्फ 1000 रुपीज़ पे नहीं करना होंगे, 1000 plus 100, that is 1100 rupees. So here this 1000 is principal and this 100 is interest. So when you add principal plus interest, then you get amount. That means after 1 year you have to pay this much amount to that person. So this is about the simple interest. Simple interest is the extra money which you have to pay. Now we have to learn this here compound interest. This simple interest you already learned in previous class. Now we have to learn about compound interest. So in compound interest and simple interest, both are different. So now let us take one more example. Now like two persons are there, one has taken amount at the सिंपल इंटरेस्ट, एक ने सिंपल इंटरेस्ट पे लिया है और अदर पर्सन हैज़ टेकन बोरो द मनी ऑन कंपाउंड इंटरेस्ट. तो हम दोनों का कैलकुलेशन सेपरेटली करते हैं. ओके, फर्स्ट फॉर सिंपल इंटरेस्ट, लाइक अ पर्सन बोरो 100 रुपीज़. ओके, एक पर्सन ने 100 रुपीज़ बोरो किया है. फॉर हाउ मेनी ईयर्स? फॉर 3 years. नाउ फॉर फर्स्ट ईयर how much amount he has to pay, and for second year and for third year. For example, 100 rupees. He has taken for 3 years at 10%. So what is the 10% of 100? 10% of 100, that means 10 rupees. So he has to pay 10 rupees interest for the first year. So this 10 plus 100, it means he has to pay 110 rupees. Then for second year, again he has to pay 10 rupees. That means 110 plus 10, it is 120 rupees. Now for third year again he has to pay 10 rupees. What is this 10 rupees? This 10 rupees is the interest which a person has to pay. So this is again 10 rupees. So it becomes 130 rupees. That means after 3 years a person has to pay 130 rupees. Now this is the simple interest. Now we are talking about compound interest. Now in compound interest, first year the data is same, amount principal is 100 rupees, rate is 10% and time is again 3 years. Okay. So in first year interest is same, 100 into 10 into 1 upon 100. So it is 10 rupees. That means for first year the interest is same, that is 100 plus 10. So it becomes 110 rupees. Now for second year, now in compound interest and simple interest, what is the change? Change is here. In simple interest you are taking the interest is same throughout the year. हर साल जो interest होगा वो same होगा. But in compound interest will be changed. Why it is changed? Because this simple interest, when added to principal, then we get it amount. ये क्या मिला है हमें? Amount 110. So this 110 amount will be the principal for second year. अब जो ये amount होगा वो principal बन जाएगा second year के लिए. So again, now in place of 100, अब आपको क्या लिखना होगा? 110. So 110 into 10 upon 100. So this 0 get cut. So we get 11 rupees. Now what you are observing here? In first year interest is 10 rupees. Now second year it is 11 rupees. Now this principal and this interest get added. So principal plus interest, it is amount. So it becomes 121 rupees. So now again it is changed. So this now for third year. So in third year again this amount will be taking as the new principal and we get the interest. Now okay, so it is 12.1 rupees. So in this way you can calculate the compound interest. So compound interest will be different year by year, and in simple interest you see the interest is same throughout the year. It is not changed. But in compound interest it is changed because the principal get changed. Okay, so clear here all the things. Principal, that means the amount which we borrow. Rate, that means at what percent you have taken the amount, है ना, कितने rate of interest पे आपने money को borrow किया है, that is rate which is given in percentage. And for how many years, कितने सालों के लिए लिया है, for 3 years, 4 years, this is the time. Okay. So in this way, that is the difference in simple interest and in compound interest. In compound interest, you will observe that the interest is changes according to the year. Year wise year it is changes. But here, if you have given in the question that find the compound interest for 2 years or for 3 years, then by this method you can solve it. But if you have given that find the compound interest for 10 years, okay, so this method is very long अगर आप ईयर वाइज ईयर निकालते जाएंगे सो इट टेकिंग टू मच टाइम. दैट्स वाई टू अवॉइड इट वी हैव वन formula. Okay, so by this method also we can find the compound interest and by formula method also. So our formula is for finding amount. We have formula principal into 1 plus r upon 100 whole to the power n. Okay, this formula we have to apply. Here this is the formula for amount which is equal P. P is showing here principal, original principal. It will not change. Whatever given in the question, that one we have to put. R is the rate and N is the time. Okay, so in this way by using this formula we can find the amount and then we can find out compound interest. Compound interest, that means you know amount equal principal plus interest. तो interest क्या होगा? amount minus principal. Okay, so first we find amount and then we find compound interest by using amount minus principal. Okay, so in this way by using these two formula we can find out amount and compound interest. Now few more topics which are left that we discuss now. First one is discount. What is discount? Discount is a reduction given on mark price. Okay, like you have given a discount on some object, like you are buying an object of 100 rupees and shopkeeper giving you discount of 10%. तो इसका मतलब ये नहीं कि 10 rupees में वो ऑब्जेक्ट आ जाएगी. इट मीन्स दैट वी हैव टू फाइंड 10% ऑफ 100. 10% ऑफ 100 दैट मीन्स 10 rupees. So that 10 rupees you have to subtract from 100. That means 90 rupees. So you will get that object in 90 rupees. So discount is a reduction given on mark price. So its formula discount equal mark price minus sell price. Then next, discount can be calculated when discount percent is given. Okay, when discount percent is given then also we can calculate discount. So discount equal discount percent of mark price. Then additional expenses made after buying an article are included in the cost price and are known as overhead expenses. These overhead expenses I explained you last topic also, means some extra amount which we are paying for repairing or for anything, that will include in the given cost price. Okay, so the cost price will increase and that is known as overhead expenses. So that time cost price equal buying price plus overhead expense. Overhead expense, that means the extra money which you are using for repairing or for any other charges. Then next one is sales tax. What is sales tax? Now children, you are learning hearing about various type of taxes which are taken by the government, by the shopkeepers and so on. So here also we have one type of tax, that is sales tax. So this sales tax is charged on the sale of an item by the government. Okay, so who is taking this tax? This tax is taken by the government and it is added to the bill amount. और ये किस में ऐड कर दी जाती है? जो आपको बिल दिया जाता है उसमें ये अमाउंट ऐड कर दिया जाता है and this tax is payable to government. So sales tax equal tax percent of bill amount. Then simple interest, just now I explained you, this is the extra money which we have to pay to the other person from which we are taking the money, from which we are borrow the money. So if the principal remain the same for the entire loan period, then the interest paid is simple interest. In simple interest, the principal remain same, and the interest is also throughout it is same throughout the years, and it has formula simple interest equal principal into rate into time upon 100. Then compound interest is the interest calculated on the previous year's amount. So amount is treated as new principal, and amount we find it by using principal plus interest. Now amount when interest is compounded annually, then we have formula P into bracket 1 plus R upon 100 whole to the power n, where P is principal, R is rate and n is time period. But when it is given compounded annually, if it is given compounded half yearly, then we can use this formula also, that is P bracket 1 plus R upon 2 into 100 whole to the power 2n. Okay. So this one some topics which we are going to use in our exercise. In previous video we have finished our 8.1 exercise and half of 8.2 exercise. Now we are going to continue our 8.2 exercise. It's question number 5th. Okay, remaining 4 question we already finished in our previous video. So let's see question number 5th. A VCR and TV were bought for rupees 8,000 each. एक VCR और TV है, दोनों का प्राइस सेम है, कॉस्ट प्राइस इट इज 8,000. Then shopkeeper made a loss of 4% on VCR. शॉपकीपर को अब VCR सेल करने में 4% का लॉस हुआ है and profit of 8% on TV. Then you have to find the gain or loss percent. अब आपको क्या फाइंड करना है कि ओवरऑल ऑन द होल ट्रांजेक्शन जो शॉपकीपर को प्रॉफिट हुआ है या लॉस हुआ है, और फिर उसको परसेंटेज में फाइंड करना है, प्रॉफिट आइदर प्रॉफिट परसेंट और लॉस परसेंट. सो first we write the cost price of VCR. Cost price of VCR and TV both having same price. So cost price of VCR is rupees 8,000. Then he had loss of 4% on VCR. It means if suppose the cost price is 100 rupees. अगर cost price 100 है और loss कितना हुआ है 4 rupees का, then selling price कितना होगा 100 minus 4 that is 96. But cost price कितना given है, but cost price is 8,000. तो selling price कितना होगा, then selling price is this 96 multiplied by 8,000 divided by 100. In unitary method we are doing ना, इसका into इससे होता है और इससे divide होता है. So 96 into 8,000 divided by 100. On solving we are getting 7,680. This 20 and this 20 get cut and then multiply. So this 7,680 is the selling price of VCR. Now we find the selling price of TV. So cost price of TV is rupees 8,000 and he had a profit of 8%. So it means if suppose cost price is 100 और profit कितना हुआ है 8, तो profit हुआ है means add होगा. So cost price plus profit that means 100 plus 8. So selling price is 108 rupees. But actual में cost price कितना है 8,000. Therefore selling price will be this 8,000 multiplied by 108 divided by 100. So we get rupees 8,640. Now we are having selling price of TV and VCR. So total selling price we find. Add both the selling price. So after addition we get 16,320 rupees. Then we find total cost price. Cost price of TV and VCR both are same. So 8,000 plus 8,000 it is rupees 16,000. Now we compare both of them. So here what is greater? Selling price. Since total SP is greater than total CP. It means a shopkeeper having profit, उसे क्या हुआ है profit, and profit equal SP minus CP. तो SP कितना है 16,320 माइनस 16,000, तो प्रॉफिट कितना हुआ ₹320. नाउ प्रॉफिट परसेंट, तो प्रॉफिट परसेंट के लिए फॉर्मूला होता है प्रॉफिट अपॉन CP इंटू 100. प्रॉफिट कितना हुआ है 320 डिवाइडेड बाय टोटल कॉस्ट प्राइस है 16,000 इंटू 100. This 2 0 get cut, this 0 and this 0 get cut, and 16 2s are 32. That means 2%. So shopkeeper had a gain of 2%. Overall क्या हुआ है उसे 2% का profit on the whole transaction. Okay. Now let's see next question. Next question is, during a sale, a shop offered a discount of 10% on the mark price. अभी मैंने एग्जाम्पल दिया था आपको डिस्काउंट का, यहाँ पर क्या दे रहे हैं शॉपकीपर डिस्काउंट दे रहा है 10% का on each item. So what could a customer have to pay for a pair of jeans marked at ₹1,450 and 2 shirts at ₹850 each. तो शॉपकीपर अगर 10% डिस्काउंट दे रहा है देन हाउ मच कस्टमर हैज़ टू पे फॉर जीन्स एंड 2 शर्ट. अब टोटल मार्क प्राइस कितना है, वन जीन्स इट्स कॉस्ट 1450 प्लस 2 शर्ट्स, सो 2 into 850. So first multiply them and then add, so we get ₹3,150. This is the total price, total mark price. Now discount of 10%. तो हमें पता है डिस्काउंट हमें फाइंड करना है, तो डिस्काउंट परसेंट इंटू मार्क प्राइस. डिस्काउंट परसेंट है 10%, तो 10/100 इंटू 3,150. On solving we are getting 315 rupees. This is the discount. Now discount equal mark price minus selling price. So discount is given, it is 315, mark price 3,115 minus sell price. So what is sell price? This transpose here and this one transpose here. So sell price equal 3,150 minus 315. So we get ₹2,835. So the customer has to pay 2,835 rupees after discount. Okay. Now this question is similar as previous question, so you have to try. Now let's see question number 8. The price of TV is ₹13,000 and the sales tax charge on it at the rate of 12%. So find the amount that Vinod will have to pay if he buy it. अब उस पर सेल्स टैक्स कितना है 12%, ठीक है, और प्राइस कितना है उसका 13,000. तो विनोद को कितना पे करना होगा. ओके. सो ऑन ₹100 हम परसेंटेज के सपोज यहाँ 12% दिया है, तो वी सपोज दैट ऑन ₹100 द टैक्स इज ₹12. 100 अगर टोटल अमाउंट है तो कितना टैक्स पे करना पड़ रहा है उसको 12 rupees. So if 13,000 is the total amount, then tax he has to pay will be 12 multiplied by 13,000 divided by 100. So we get 1,560 rupees. So required amount. Now required amount is cost प्लस सेल्स टैक्स. जो कॉस्ट होगा उसमें टैक्स ऐड होगा, क्योंकि टैक्स क्या करना पड़ता है, हमें पे करना पड़ता है. ओके. सो दिस इज एडेड. अब आपको याद रखना है डिस्काउंट माइनस होता है मार्क प्राइस में से और टैक्स क्या होगा, ऐड होगा. सो कॉस्ट है 13,000 प्लस 1,560 इज द सेल्स टैक्स. ऐड बोथ ऑफ देम, सो वी गेट 14,560. So Vinod will have to pay 14,560 rupees. Okay. Now see next question. Question number 10. Now आई परचेस्ड अ हेयर ड्रायर फॉर ₹5,400। मैंने एक हेयर ड्रायर लिया है 5,400 रुपीज़ का, इंक्लूडिंग 8% वेट। अब वेट क्या होता है बेटा? वैल्यू एडेड टैक्स, ये भी एक टाइप का टैक्स है। ओके, तो उसमें वेट कितना लग रहा है आपको? 8%। फाइंड द प्राइस बिफोर वेट वॉज एडेड। अब इसमें इस प्राइस में वेट भी ऐड है, इंक्लूड है। आपको कौन सी प्राइस निकालना है? बिफोर वेट वॉज एडेड। ठीक है, तो अब क्या करना है हमें? फर्स्ट द प्राइस इंक्लूडिंग वेट कितना है? 5,400 रुपीज़ एंड वी वांट बिफोर वेट, what will be the price? So 8% weight, it means the price without weight is ₹100, then the price including weight will be ₹108। अगर सपोज हमने कर लिया कि वेट को इंक्लूड किए बिना प्राइस कितना है? 100 रुपीज़, तो अगर वेट को इंक्लूड किया तो वो ऐड होगा, इट मीन्स 8% है, सो इट इज 8 + 100, so we get 108 rupees. Now price including weight is 108, then original price कितना है? 100. So when price including weight is actually 5,400, then what will be the original price? So again 100 multiplied by 5,400 divided by 108। आपको याद रखना है हमेशा क्रॉस मल्टीप्लिकेशन करना है इस टाइप की स्टेप्स में। दिस वन नंबर मल्टीप्लाइड बाय दिस एंड डिवाइडेड बाय दिस नंबर। सो 100 मल्टीप्लाइड बाय 5,400 डिवाइडेड बाय 108। सो व्हेन वी सॉल्व इट देन वी गेट ₹5,000। सो 5,000 is the price of hair dryer before the addition of weight. Okay, so your exercise get over. Now let's see exercise 8.3, which is based on compound interest. What is compound interest? I already explained you. Now let's see question based on it. So first question is calculate the amount and compound interest on ₹10,800 for 3 years at 12.5% per annum compounded annually. अब आपको ये चीज़ ध्यान रखना है हर क्वेश्चन में कि एनुअली दिया है या हाफ ईयरली। ठीक है, अभी एनुअली का सम है, देन सी हाफ ईयरली आई विल एक्सप्लेन यू इन डिफरेंट क्वेश्चन। नाउ हियर व्हाट यू हैव गिवन, दिस ₹10,800 इज द प्रिंसिपल, this 3 years is the time, then 12.5% in percent it is given rate. अब आपको क्या फाइंड करना है? अमाउंट एंड कंपाउंड इंटरेस्ट। तो आई एक्सप्लेन यू दैट it has one formula, so we are going to use that formula for solving this. So in this type of question first you have to write given principal value, rate 12.5। तो इसको आप सॉल्व कैसे करेंगे? 2 × 12 that is 24 and 24 + 1 25, so 25/2% annually. Then number of years n, it is 3 years. Then we have formula amount, that is A equal P into 1 + R/100 whole to the power n. So P is 10,800 ब्रैकेट 1 प्लस रेट कितना है? 25/2, तो 25 आप लिखेंगे ऊपर और 2 नीचे लिखना है, 2 मल्टीप्लाइड बाय 100, सो इट बिकम्स 200। ठीक है, देन टाइमिंग n कितना दिया है? 3 years, so whole to the power 3. Then here denominator is 200, यहाँ डिनोमिनेटर 200 है, तो ये बेटा LCM इसका 200 हो जाएगा। देन वी सॉल्व इट, सो 200 × 1 200 and 200 plus 25, so we get 225 upon 200 whole to the power 3. Now here given जितना भी पावर दिया है, अगर 2 दिया है तो आपको 2 times लिखना है, and 3 given then write it 3 times. So this one we write it in multiplication in 3 times. अब आपको ये पूरा कैलकुलेशन करना है, या तो आप इसको सबको मल्टीप्लाई करें या फिर सिंपलेस्ट फॉर्म में कन्वर्ट करें। सिंपलेस्ट फॉर्म में कन्वर्ट करने से ये ज़्यादा सिंपल हो जाएगा। ओके, मीन्स यू कैन कट इट बाय द सेम टेबल। आफ्टर सॉल्विंग दिस कंप्लीट we will get this one amount, that is 15377.34. this is the amount. Okay, so first answer we get it here. Now second one is the compound interest, and compound interest we know it is amount minus principal. तो ये आपका amount है और principal है 10,800. so subtract 10,800 from this one amount. So we get rupees 4,577.34. Okay, so in this way you can get it principal and amount. So this is the first part. Second part is exactly same as first. Now see its third part. In third part you have given rupees 62,500, that is the principal. Timing is 1.5 year. and rate is 8% per annum compounded half yearly. अब आपको हाफ ईयरली दिया है, तो हाफ ईयरली जब भी देते हैं तो एक चेंजेस करना है आपको इसमें, दैट इज प्रिंसिपल इज सेम, वी राइट इट एज 62,500. रेट जब भी आपको हाफ ईयरली देते हैं बेटा, देन आपको रेट को क्या करना है, हाफ, क्योंकि ये हाफ ईयरली दिया है तो रेट हो जाएगा हाफ, दैट इज 8% है तो 8 डिवाइडेड बाय 2, सो इट इज 4% पर हाफ ईयर. और जो टाइम है वो हो जाएगा डबल, मीन्स टाइम को आपको मल्टीप्लाई करना है 2 से. अब वहाँ दिया था 1.5 ईयर, तो 1.5 ईयर मीन्स 2 1 = 2 प्लस 1 3/2, और इसको जब आप 2 से इंटू करते हैं तो 2 and 2 गेट कट, सो यू गेट 3 ईयर्स. तो वो क्या हो जाएगा 3 ईयर्स, मीन्स जो टाइम पीरियड होगा वो डबल हो जाएगा और रेट ऑफ इंटरेस्ट है वो हाफ हो जाएगा. ठीक है, देन अदर प्रोसेस इज सेम. नाउ वी अप्लाई द सेम फॉर्मूला, A = P × 1 + R/100 होल टू द पावर n. सो दिस इज द प्रिंसिपल. रेट कितना है 4/100 और टाइम कितना हो गया है डबल, मीन्स 1.5 था तो उसका डबल होगा 3 ईयर्स. सो हियर वी राइट 3. नाउ हियर यू कैन कट इट, 4 1 = 4, 4 2 = 8, 4 5 = 20, मीन्स यहाँ मिलेगा हमको 25. नाउ 25 इज द डिनोमिनेटर, दैट मीन्स LCM इज 25. सो 25 and here it get cut, 4 1 = 4, so 25 plus 1, that is 26. So we get 26/25. Now here power is 3, so you have to write it 3 times. So after multiplication you get this one amount. Now after getting amount we have to find compound interest. So compound interest, it is amount minus principal. So we get rupees 7,804 rupees. Okay, so in this way you have to solve this sums based on compound interest and amount. Now next question, Kamla borrowed rupees 26,400 from a bank to buy a scooter at the rate of 15% per annum compounded yearly. Yearly or annually, that means आपको कोई चेंजेस नहीं करना है. ठीक है, नाउ व्हाट अमाउंट विल शी हैज़ टू पे एट द एंड ऑफ 2 years and 4 months टू क्लियर द लोन. अब टाइम पीरियड आपको कितना दिया है 2 year 4 month, तो ये जो 2 years तो आप सेम मेथड से कैलकुलेट कर सकते हैं, फॉर्मूला मेथड, बट फॉर 4 month वी हैव टू यूज सिंपल इंटरेस्ट फॉर्मूला. नाउ लेट्स सी हाउ टू फाइंड. So first we write principal. Principal is given here 26,400. Rate is given here 15% and time is given 2 year 4 month. तो 4 month को आप year में convert करते हैं. So we know in 1 year 12 month. That means 4 month, it means 4/12. सो 4 1 ज़ा 4, 4 3 ज़ा 12. ठीक है, ये हो जाएगा 1/3. दैट मीन्स 2 इंटीजर 1/3 ईयर. तो आप सेपरेटली फाइंड करेंगे. फर्स्ट वी फाइंड द अमाउंट फॉर 2 years. ओके, so the amount for 2 years has to be calculated by using this formula. So here this is principal, here 1 plus rate is 15/100. Now we are finding the amount for 2 years. So here we write 2. This one you can cut it by 5 table. 5 3 ज़ा 15 and 5 2 ज़ा 10. So we get here 20. So LCM is 20. So 20 plus 1, 21. 20 plus 3, that is 23/20. Now you have to solve it. So you get it the amount for 2 years. Now this 34,914 will be the amount for 2 years, and this amount will be the principal for next 4 month. Next 4 month के लिए ये क्या होगा? प्रिंसिपल, जो कि हमें 4 मंथ दैट मीन्स 1/3 years. तो इसके लिए हमें सिंपल इंटरेस्ट का फॉर्मूला यूज करना है, दैट इज P इंटू R इंटू T/100. सो दिस इज द प्रिंसिपल, रेट 15%, टाइमिंग 1/3/100. This 3 comes in the denominator. Now solve this one data. So you get 1745.7. Now interest for first 2 year minus this one 26,400. This is the principal. So subtract it. So you get rupees 8,514. This is the interest for 2 year. Now interest for the next 4 month it is 1745.7. So total compound interest is this one interest plus this interest. ये दोनों interest को हम add कर देंगे. So we get 10,259.7. So this is the compound interest, and amount equal principal plus compound interest. So this is the principal and this is the compound interest. Add both of them, so you get the amount. So here in the whole exercise you have given the sums based on this compound interest and amount. So in the all the question for year wise you have to use the formula, but if the sum is given in the form of month, then you have to find the simple interest and then add both the interest. So you will get the total amount. Now next question is also same. Now see one more. Here given I borrowed rupees 12,000 from Jamshid at 6% per annum simple interest for 2 years. Then had I borrowed this sum at 6% per annum compound interest, so what extra amount would I have to pay? So here 12,000 is the principal, rate is 6% and time is 2 years. So first I find simple interest. So it is P into R into T/100. So it comes 14,140 rupees. Now we have to find compound interest. So for finding compound interest the amount has to be calculated. So we use the same formula and finding the amount. Now amount, when we get it, then we have to find its compound interest. So compound interest, it is amount minus principal. So amount minus principal, so you get it its compound interest. Now compound interest minus simple interest, it is we get 43.20. So this is the extra amount which to be paid, rupees 43.20. Okay. So in this way you have to solve all the questions which are based on compound interest and amount. In some you have given annually and some you have given half yearly. So all the questions having same formula, only the digits are getting changed. In some you have given compounded annually and some given half yearly. So method will be same, only the digits will be changed. Now let's see question number 9. Find the amount which Ram will get on rupees 4096 and he gave it for 18 months at 12.5% per annum, interest being compounded half yearly. अब बेटा इस पर ध्यान देना है, it is given compounded half yearly. ठीक है, आपको क्या फाइंड करना है? अमाउंट. प्रिंसिपल गिवन है, इट इज रुपीज 4096, रेट है 12.5%, दैट मीन्स 12 2 ज़ा 24 एंड 24 + 1 25/2. अब सिंस इट इज हाफ ईयरली है, इट मीन्स इसको हमको क्या करना होता है? हाफ डिवाइडेड बाय 2. तो 25/2 को आप जब 2 से डिवाइड करते हैं, सो इट बिकम्स 25/4%. दैट्स वाई हियर रिटर्न 25/4% पर हाफ ईयर्स. टाइम है 18 मंथ. अब 18 मंथ, देयर विल बी 3 हाफ ईयर्स इन 18 मंथ. 3 हाफ ईयर्स कैसे होंगे? 18 को आप कन्वर्ट किस में करना है आपको? ईयर में. सो 18 मंथ, दैट मीन्स इन 1 ईयर 12 मंथ. सो 12 + 6 18, दैट मीन्स 1.5 ईयर. 1.5 साल हो गया 18 मंथ. और 1.5 ईयर का जब हम डबल करते हैं, दैट मीन्स 3. तो ये कितने हो जाएंगे? 3 हाफ ईयर्स. ठीक है, किस तरह से कन्वर्ट किया? क्लियर? पहले आपको ईयर, जो भी ईयर दिया है उसको मल्टीप्लाई करना है 2 से, डबल करना है. ठीक है, तो 18 मंथ इट मीन्स 1.5 ईयर, और 1.5 ईयर को डबल किया, इट मीन्स 3. सो 3 हाफ ईयर्स. Now our formula is same. Amount equal principal bracket 1 plus rate upon 100 whole to the power n. Amount है यहाँ पर, principal यहाँ given है 4096, ब्रैकेट में 1 प्लस रेट है 25/4. तो 25 आएगा ऊपर और 4 × 100 फॉर्मूला में है, तो 4 × 100 इट इज 400 एंड होल टू द पावर 3. अब आप इसको कट करते हैं, सो इट बिकम्स 1/16. ठीक है, 25 की टेबल से. सो 16 इज द एलसीएम. सो 16 × 1 16, 16 + 1 17. यहाँ आपको एलसीएम लेना है. ठीक है, सो इट कम्स 17/16. सो पावर इज 3, सो वी हैव टू राइट इट 3 टाइम्स. सो 4096 × 17/16 × 17/16 × 17/16. This one you can cut it by same table and then multiply them. So you get rupees 4913. So this is the required amount. Okay. Now see its next question. See the last question of the exercise. In a laboratory, the count of bacteria in a certain experiment was increasing at the rate of 2.5% per hour. Find the bacteria at the end of 2 hours if the count was initially 5,06,000. अब initially count इतना दिया है 5,06,000. तो आप क्या फाइंड कर रहे हैं? सेम, we are using the formula of amount. सो बैक्टीरिया एट द एंड ऑफ 2 आवर्स. तो टाइमिंग क्या हो गया इसका? 2. तो इसको हमने सपोज कर लिया दिस इज द प्रिंसिपल. रेट कितना हो गया? 2.5. टाइम इज 2. सो ऑन पुटिंग द वैल्यू इन द फॉर्मूला, सो वी गेट 2.5/100. आप इस डेसिमल को रिमूव कर सकते हैं, तो इट बिकम्स 25/1000. ठीक है, और 25/1000 इट मीन्स 1/40. ठीक. Now solve it. So you get this one amount 5,31,616. Okay, so this was the count of bacteria at the end of 2 hours. Now last question of the exercise. A scooter was bought at rupees 42,000. Now its value depreciated at the rate of 8% per एनम। स्कूटर की प्राइस दिया है आपको 42,000 और उस की वैल्यू में कितना डेप्रिसिएशन हुआ है, रिडक्शन 8% रेट पर। सो फाइंड इट्स वैल्यू आफ्टर 1 ईयर। सो आफ्टर 1 ईयर व्हाट विल बी द प्राइस ऑफ स्कूटर। सो प्रिंसिपल जो कॉस्ट प्राइस यहाँ गिवन है दैट इज द प्रिंसिपल, इट इज ₹42,000। डेप्रिसिएशन कितना हुआ है 8%, सो 8% ऑफ ₹42,000। सो 42,000 इंटू 8 इंटू 1/100 दैट मीन्स 3,360 इतना अमाउंट क्या हुआ है डेप्रिशिएट। देन वैल्यू आफ्टर 1 ईयर, तो जितना डेप्रिशिएट हुआ है वो मेन जो अमाउंट आपको दिया है ओरिजिनल प्राइस उसमें से इसको सब्ट्रैक्ट कर देंगे। सो वैल्यू आफ्टर 1 ईयर इज 42,000 माइनस 3,360. So we get ₹38,640 rupees. So this one is the value of scooter after 1 year. So today our chapter 8 get finished. Now you have to do practice of these sums and thank you for watching.